Good Monday morning, everyone. Welcome to your week and welcome to a bonus Monday video. I dropped one yesterday and said it would be the surrogate for today's video, but I couldn't help myself. When something fun happened last night, I needed to make a video about how to make your partner owe you alcoholic beverages at the bridge table. So before we get to that little bit of silliness, we have winners from last night. It was Betsy Mebin and Ann Petro, both placing in the Sunday night 3Cs game. Congratulations to them. And we will get to how to make your partner buy you drinks at the bridge table. So as we all know, bridge is not a fascinating game in and of itself, and therefore we have to make up mini games within the game to keep things spicy. So the game that maybe some of you know about, I played a lot at the bridge table. I spend way too much of my focus on it, is the beer game, wherein if you win the last trick with the 7 of diamonds, and diamonds is not trump, that's one important beer caveat, partner owes you a beer. Okay, and there was a good example of that from the Swiss on Saturday night. So I'm also going to include a little feature here on a little tutorial on how to use hand viewer link. So this is the home page for BBO right here. And if I go over to the right side, there's a tab for history. Probably looks a little different depending on how you got your setup and what browser you're using, but this is how mine looks. I know the hand was from the Swiss on Saturday night, which is the second most recent tournament I played. And I know it was in 2 hearts making 2, so I can just kind of scroll through these. Find a 110, that looks like a likely culprit. Okay, that's it. So I'm going to go to this options ladder inside the hand viewer. I'm going to choose export and hand viewer link. So we're going to click on that, just hit cancel on that message. And this is a nice tool for review. What it does is shows you the auction and the play of the cards for any hand that you've played on BBO. Another cool thing is you can hit this give button and it will tell you what like the optimal play at this point is and what each of the cards leads to ultimately results wise, if everyone at the table plays perfectly, as if they could see all the cards and make the optimal plays. So we got to 2 hearts on this hand. The auction's a little bit convoluted. East opened a club. Audrey made a pretty normal looking takeout double here. Spade by West looks normal. I passed. East rebid a no trump. That looks normal on the 14 balanced. Went check, check. I decided to double here, which actually should be probably for penalties. I thought that, and it also suggests that I've got a good holding and dummy suit is often why you would be doubling in these situations. So I thought I would take a crack at this. It's pretty light. That's true. My partner decided to run to 2 diamonds. I decided, for her double of 1 club, she almost had to have hearts, and I corrected 2 diamonds to 2 hearts. So here's how the play went. That's kind of what we're interested in today. You just click through these by hitting next. He led the ace of clubs, king of clubs, and a 3rd round of clubs. Pitched a spade off the dummy. Knocked out hearts. Okay, so the hearts broke 3-3. That's good news. At this point, I led a ace of spade and a spade to the jack, I believe. Yep, I was almost sure that West had the queen of spades at this point, right? And I started to work on diamonds now. Now, this is kind of an interesting suit where you get 3 small ups at king, 10, 9, 5th. The idea in a vacuum is to lead 1 to the 10 and then 1 to the 9. And you're hoping that at least one of the soft honors, the queen or the jack, is on your left. So I led a diamond and it went, he just split. So won the ace of diamonds, won the king of spades, powered out the other diamond. And here's the key play. Go ahead and unblock the 9. You don't want to, make the mistake of throwing the 7 of diamonds here, because when he plays a club, he can pitch the 4 of diamonds, rough it with the 9 of hearts, and 5 of diamonds to the 7. You win trick 13 with the 7 of diamonds. Diamonds is not trump. Partner owes you a beer. Okay, so there's that game. Always be on the lookout for the 7 of diamonds, the dummy. There are 2 kind of cool ways to get partner. First of all, you could have the 7 of diamonds in your hand and they're not really paying attention. And then at trick 13, you just sort of show them the 7 of diamonds. And then the other kind of fun thing that happens is if your partner is dummy and isn't really paying attention to the fact 7 of diamonds is in the dummy, sometimes in the middle of the play, you're doing some weird stuff, and all of a sudden they notice the 7 of diamonds is in the dummy, and you are trying to make it good at trick 13, and they get this look of horror on their face. So that's, always fun to mess with your partner. But that's the beer. Something rare happened last night, which is the Scotch. And I was able to pull off a play that means partner owes you a bottle of Scotch at the end of the game. I'll show that one to you using the hand viewer link. So this is from last night's game. I'll pause the recording for just a second here. Okay, so here's the Scotch hand from last night. This does not come up that often, so it's why I was super excited to make this video this morning. I've probably got 8 to 10 of these in my career, and one popped up last night against patron Betsy Mebin, who placed in this game. Had a nice score last night. Let's see, where was it? I think we went plus 50, yep. One of the prereqs for the Scotch is that you set the contract 1 at trick 13, so it's pretty easy to scan through here and look for down ones. And again, we're going to go to the hand viewer link. It's just right-click in that ladder once you find the hand viewer link. And we do that and go to cancel. Okay. And here are the Scotch rules. On defense, you take the setting trick at trick 13 with the deuce of trumps. And let's watch how the play went here. We're defending 2 hearts. Okay, Audrey got off to the 4 of diamonds lead. I decided it didn't make any sense to cover this, so I didn't. Betsy played a spade to her hand and tried the king of diamonds. Was probably pretty surprised to see this get rubbed. Now from the auction, I know that Betsy's got 5 spades, at least 4 hearts, now exactly 2 diamonds. My partner had 1, the dummy had 5, I had 5, so we get that suit counted. I played my diamonds in such a way that to suggest a partner to play club, she dutifully does that. I rough the second club. Betsy follows. At this point, I know exactly what her shape was. 5 spades with 1 spade opening, 4 hearts from 2 heart rebid, and she's shown up with 2 diamonds and 2 clubs at this point. You'll notice that I did not rough with the 2 of hearts because I knew that might come into play, and you've got to be very careful with your deuces of trumps because sometimes they turn into bottles of Scotch. All right, so at this point, mentally, I'm thinking, okay, Declare's got 4 spades and 4 hearts left. I play a diamond. I got roughed and over-roughed. I know she's down to 4 spades and 3 hearts. Played a club. I pitched. She roughed. I know she's down to 4 spades and 2 hearts. She played a spade to the 8, and I had to follow suit. So 3 spades and 2 hearts on my left. Club, I pitch. She roughs. At this point, I'm getting really excited because I can see the writing on the wall. I know she's down to 3 spades and 1 trump. She roughs a spade. I pitched my last non-heart. I rough from the dummy, but not with the 2. You need that for later. So we rough with the 6. Betsy pitches, and now the coup de grace, which is you've got to exit with the 10 of hearts at trick 12. And you are going to take the setting trick, trick 6 against 2 hearts with the deuce of hearts. If you can maneuver this, partner owes you a bottle of Scotch at the end of the game. Actually, shout out to patron Doug Holbrook, who I got for one of my career Scotches in a mentor-mentee game maybe 2 or 3 years ago, and he paid off with a nice bottle of Scotch. Sometimes partners think it's just a joke. I actually expect that you buy me a bottle of Scotch, and Doug Holbrook was equal to the task. So anyway, that's a fun little mini game you can play inside the game of bridge. This is a short video. Hope you like it. Hope it's on the lighter side, and hope you have a great week. I will talk to you guys soon.